Hello friends, I'm Priyanka. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to paint this beautiful winter landscape. I will show you my entire process, how I do the sketch, what brushes I used for this painting, how I mix my colors, blending this beautiful soft winter sky, and finally adding those final details that bring the painting to life. So let's begin. For today's painting, I'm using this sketchbook that I made myself. It's A6 in size and the GSM of the paper is 160. I'll just share important tips along the way, so watching it from start to finish will help you catch the complete process. Well, for the brushes, I'm keeping it simple, just using 4 to 5 basic ones. I'm using one round brush, two flat brushes, and two fine liners for the details. I'll add the sizes and other details on the screen and in the description box. So let's start with the sketch. I'm doing this part in real time and I'm adding a reference image on the screen if you would like to follow along. If you would like to download the reference image, I'll add the link in the description box below. So here I'm keeping the things very simple. I'm just focusing only on simple shapes and placements for now. We will add the details and depth once we start painting. So there is no pressure to make it perfect here. While I'm sketching, I thought I would share a little part of my journey with you. When I first started making videos, I wasn't comfortable recording everything together: the sketch, the color mixing, the entire process. I received many comments asking to show more, the full painting, the mixes, every step, and honestly, it confused me. I kept wondering, how do I edit all of this? How do I bring everything together in a way that feels smooth and watchable? With time, I slowly started learning, and if you have been watching my videos, you might notice that growth. But I'm still learning, and I think that's a part of the process too. For this video, I initially decided to add most of the details as text on the screen. But today, after a conversation with my best friend, I realized how easily text can be misunderstood. It made me think maybe voice creates a stronger connection. So today I decided to talk, not too much, just enough to feel present. I hope this helps us connect a little more and maybe helps me feel less nervous about hearing my own voice later. So, yeah, wish me luck and let's paint together. I am starting by mixing the colors for the sky. Here I am using yellow and white to create a soft light yellow. I am adding orange and red in my color palette for the subtle details in the sky. So I'll be starting with the Princeton round brush, size 3. I'm starting with the lightest color. Here I'm blocking the areas of the sky that will be the brightest or lightest. I'm just following my sketch lines. Now for the next step, I will move towards the gradation of the sky, and for that I'm mixing white, yellow and orange. So this is my tip number 1. Whenever I paint a sky with two colors or a gradient, I first block in the areas with their respective colors, and then where the colors meet, I take a bit of lighter shade on a slightly damp brush and gently blend them together. This keeps the transition smooth, prevents patchy spots, and makes the sky look natural. I am using the same technique to paint the rest of the sky. Now you can simply watch and observe how I work here. I'll see you in the next step. Now it's time to paint the mountains. I'm mixing Prussian blue and white and just a touch of black to create a softer, less saturated shade. I'm using this color to block in the mountain shadows, focusing on the area where the sunlight does not reach. For this part of the painting, I'm using Princeton round brush size 5. Now I'm painting the other part of the mountain where the light and sky reflections fall. Since the sky has soft pink and purple tones, I mix those shades into the blue, and as blue is the base color of the mountain and keeps everything connected, this side of the mountain receives the most sunlight. So I'm still following the same rule of light and shadow. Mountains aren't flat, so even the brighter side, there are areas where the light doesn't reach. So I start by blocking those shadow area first with a darker blue and then add white to the upper parts where the sunlight hits the strongest. This technique helps the mountain look more natural and prevents them from appearing flat. And this technique can be used while painting many other subjects as well. So these are some basic principles of light and shadow. If you have any questions or want a more detailed explanation, feel free to let me know in the comments. I would be happy to make a separate video on it. Now let's continue. You can simply observe the process here. Now I am moving to the next part. For this I am mixing Prussian blue and sky blue together. On the darker side of the mountain, I am adding deeper tones to enhance the shadow and give the mountains more depth. These darker tones go in the areas where the sunlight does not reach at all. On the other side of the mountain, where the light falls, I'm using a lighter sky blue more and applying it in the same way. You can now already see how this gives the mountain a more three-dimensional look. So now here's come the most important step. After placing the colors in the respective areas, I take a slightly damp brush and gently blend the edges. This softens the transition and helps the mountain look natural without any patchy area. I think I have explained the process in enough detail for now. You can simply watch and observe as I paint. I'll see you again towards the end when I add the final details to the mountains. So, my favorite part comes here where we add final details to the mountain and make it look alive. I'm using a mix of Prussian blue and little black and adding some small dots on the mountain. These are the rocks that we see on the mountains. I'm just observing the reference and placing them randomly, not randomly, just placing them as per my likings and my intuition. So there is no fixed rule here. Just observe your reference and just trust your instincts and just let it flow. Thank you so much for spending this time painting along with me. I hope watching this process inspired you to slow down and enjoy painting a little more. If you try this out, feel free to share it with me. I would really love to see your work. Thank you again for supporting my journey. And if you enjoyed this video, do let me know in the comments below. I would really love to hear your thoughts. So take care, keep painting, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.